My neighbor's tree damaged my home, so I made them pay for entire street repairs. I noticed it the morning my front door wouldn't close all the way. At first, I thought it was humidity. Then I saw the hairline crack running from the corner of the frame down into the drywall. My house is a 1960s brick build with a slab foundation, solid and well kept. I've owned it for years, replaced the roof, updated the plumbing, kept everything tight. Houses like this don't just shift without a reason. The reason was next door. My neighbor had a massive oak tree planted just a few feet inside his property line, decades old, tall enough to shade half the street. The roots had been creeping under the sidewalk for years, lifting concrete slabs and buckling the curb. Everyone saw it, but nobody wanted to make an issue out of a tree, until it started pushing my house apart. I had a structural contractor come out. He followed the cracks, measured the slope in the floors, and then walked straight outside and pointed at the oak. He said the roots were pressing under my foundation, displacing soil and forcing the slab to shift. He put it in writing. If the tree stayed, the damage would spread. I took the report to my neighbor. He barely glanced at the paper. He said the tree had been there longer than both of us. Said trees don't damage houses like that. Told me to talk to my insurance. Within weeks, the crack widened. A back window stuck. Water started seeping in during heavy rain. When I called the city to inspect the sidewalk damage, they sent an engineer. She didn't just look at my house. She walked the entire block. What she found changed everything. The same root system had lifted multiple sidewalk panels, cracked a storm drain inlet, and was pressing against underground utility conduits. 2 other houses showed early foundation stress. What started as my problem was now a public safety issue. The city issued a formal notice to my neighbor. It cited negligent maintenance and encroachment onto public infrastructure. He was given time to remove the tree and address the damage. He ignored it, said the city was overreacting, said lawyers cost more than trees. That's when it went to court. In the courtroom, it wasn't emotional. It was technical. The arborist explained how oak roots spread laterally far beyond the canopy. The structural engineer broke down soil displacement and slab pressure. The city inspector laid out the public damage, line by line. My neighbor's attorney tried to frame it as a private dispute between homeowners. The judge stopped him and asked, if this tree damages public sidewalks and utilities, who's responsible? There wasn't a good answer. The ruling was clear. Because the tree had been allowed to cause damage over years, and because formal warnings were ignored, my neighbor was liable not just for my home repairs, but for restoring all affected public and private infrastructure tied to that root system. The oak came down, then the ground came up. Crews tore out sections of sidewalk. Storm drains were rebuilt. Soil was excavated and replaced. Foundations on 3 homes were stabilized. The street was partially closed for weeks. What would have been a routine tree removal turned into a full-scale restoration project. When it was done, the block looked better than it had in years. New concrete, proper drainage, stable ground. My house settled back into place, all because one person refused to take responsibility early. If you were in my place, would you have let it go or made it right for everyone? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe.